Are you cold?
Not now, because I'm layered up. But it was cold this morning. The kind of cold that goes through your clothes.
Well, Linda and I got out of the house. We're up in the Little Belt Mountains in central Montana. It's May 12th, typical spring day. It's supposed to be 100% chance of rain, snow, all kinds of stuff.
No wind though.
Yeah, no wind. That's something for Montana. Anyways, we're just up here. We're kind of laying low today, hanging out inside the trailer with the heat on. Things are supposed to get better by like day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be really windy, but we're just poking around and having fun. Well, we found a decent place to camp. That's the main road. This road kind of spurs off one side. We found a nice private little spot down there, just above the river. We got here 3 days ago and the weather has been horrible. The first 2 days was just rain, and then yesterday started out nice. And by the afternoon, it was gusting 55 miles an hour through here. So we've been spending a lot of time just sheltered inside the trailer. Sometimes camping trips are like that. But today is better. I think we're going to do some video work. Got some things to show you around here. Got to walk down the embankment here down to the river. This is the dry fork. Easy to come down here, wash dishes, and you can get drinking water out of here if you filter it, which we do. There's trout in here. And for sure you can catch little brookies in here. Just the right size for the pan. There's a couple different kinds of willow down here, including red willow. It makes nice walking sticks. When willow dries out, it hardens up and makes a really nice walking stick. There's some red willow right here, but it's a little small. Here's a nice, fairly straight piece right here. I'll have to come back and get that. I learned to use walking sticks a long time ago when I was younger. Having that third point on the ground really helps with your balance, especially when you're crossing a stream or something. But just even on uneven terrain, it takes all the work out of trying to maintain your balance. You use a lot of energy trying to maintain balance. So the walking stick really helps. I can show you what's going on inside the trailer. We did that AC 200p installation in the trailer. I'll put the link to the video, but it's working out really well. It's at 85%, and it was like 95% when we went to bed last night. It ran the fan all night. It's been running the refrigerator, of course. Not much solar coming in. Right now it says like there's 22 or 23 watts of solar coming in. And that's with 400 watts of solar on the roof. But the clouds are so thick out there that hardly anything coming in. But even at that, this would be enough to keep us going for the next couple of days, although we're supposed to get some sun tomorrow. So there is that. Of course, the stove here, it's putting out constant heat. We had it on all night last night, and this morning I had water for coffee heating up on it, and it heated up our coffee cups and everything. So just that nice constant heat, dry heat, is really pleasant. Well, because of all the refrigerator reviews I've done, I have 6 or 8 refrigerators. I've given some away, and I'm pretty fond of IceCo and Set Power for quality. I like those refrigerators, but this refrigerator, this Bodega, wins hands down. This is the best refrigerator that we've tried out and the one we like the best. For the review on this refrigerator, check the link below if you want to get all the little details on it.
Hey, I struck it rich.
What'd you find?
Well, let me show ya. Wait. Okay.
Did you eyeball that?
Yep.
Hey, pays to come out here.
I know. So, what's this worth? Like 8 cents?
Not as much as it used to be worth. I don't want to run out of propane in the middle of the night, and this bottle's been going quite a while. We've had the heat on constantly for the last about 36 hours. Yeah, Linda. Anyways, but this bottle went to Arizona and back, and you know, the way you do it to test is you boil some water. This is about 2 cups of water, and then you just pour it down the side, and it heats up the metal. And then when I run my hand down the side, I'll be able to feel where the cold propane is. Ooh, hot up there. Propane level is right here. I've got about 1/3 of a tank. Above here it's hot. So I think we're still good for this evening. With that new way stove that we've got in the trailer, if I was to turn it up on full blast, which we never do, it would run for about 36 hours on a 20-pound bottle. It's a 12,000 BTU stove. But we only put it up on medium for just maybe 15 minutes to take the chill off the trailer, and then we always turn it down to low. And that's when the temperature is like 25 degrees Fahrenheit to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, or 0 degrees Celsius. But we always run it just on the real low setting where the flame is only about this high. And the burner is about 6 inches long in there. But that's how we run it all the time. And at that setting, I think it would run for 5 or 6 days off a 20-pound bottle like that, just on a real low setting. I'm just guessing, just to give you an idea. Now we're currently installing a stove like that in my daughter's 6x10 trailer. And for a while she was going to do a diesel heater, but there's so many more benefits to having a stove like this if you have the room for it. Because for one thing, it's not cycling on and off, so the heat is constant, just that nice constant warm. The other thing is you can set a kettle up on top and you can boil water if you want to, or set your coffee cups on top and warm them up. And also when you're washing up, you can, we use those towelettes all the time. We buy the big ones, but we set those on top and it warms them, and then you can wash your face and everything. It's got so many uses like that. It's just nice to have. It's a comfort. Well, the wind is howling outside and it's rocking the trailer. Linda's stretched out in her bunk, killing time and staying warm.
Hey, I have a down jacket hack. If you want to warm up your toes, you put your feet in the hood. And the rest of it comes just perfect.
Well, I'm going to make coffee in about an hour, but we have an hour to kill.
Oh.
Should we do it slowly and painfully, or make it quick?
We should do it slowly and painfully. Because we're older now. We got to take our time about things.
Sorry about that. We're killing time. It's a nasty day outside.
Yeah.
I see you're adjusting your pants there. I thought I better get it on video.
Well, these pants are meant for somebody bigger than me, and they don't have belt loops, so they keep kind of sliding down.
That darn gravity. Well, we're just walking away from our camp here, and I discovered something last evening, another camp spot that I want to show you. I guess you'd call it kind of a sleeper.
Is it up here?
Yeah, it's right in front of us. Don't you see it? Such a beautiful spot to camp, right off the main road.
Well, there's a lot of kind of flat.
Yeah, well, wait till you see what this camp spot has to offer. For one thing, you don't realize there's anything here. I mean, look at this. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
Come on up here, I'll show you.
Except for there's a sign over there that says private land next 1 mile, stay on road. So is this public land or private land?
This is public land, but the fence line in front of us, that's the beginning of the private land. So, right here by the main road, park your RV right in this spot, right by the telephone pole. It's kind of a flat area over there too, but let me show you what this has to offer. Look at this. This is a wide angle lens, so this is a lot closer than it looks. This is about 50 feet down to this embankment. And down to the stream here. Look at the little trail here. And look how beautiful this is. Look at this. Your own secluded private spot right on the river here. Isn't this something?
Oh, wow.
So, up behind Linda there, you park your RV in the noise and the dust, but you hang out during the day down here. Boy, in the summertime, this is great.
Well,
lots of shade.
You could put a tent over there.
Yeah, it's got a big tent spot right there, though I don't suggest camping in a tent in grizzly bear country like this, but
Yeah, and lately there's been
people do
signs
it.
popping up all over. This is bear country.
Yeah, they try to warn folks. And there's already a fire ring down here, so somebody is aware of this area too, but you sure don't see it from the road. Well, bring your fishing pole. I think there's some good holes down here that are holding some good fish. I just thought you might like to see that. It sure surprised the heck out of me. I was just walking around down here and found it. That's the downside to this spot.
Yeah, you'll get dirty in a hurry.
Well, it depends on which way the wind's blowing.
You can always wash off in the river.
Yeah. Looking for gold in all the wrong places. Looking for gold without any traces. What kind of feather you got there?
I don't know.
That's a nice feather.
See if it picks up that rod and screws in my ankle.
Oh, I think we struck it rich.
Yeah. I have to dig it back back out.
Oh boy. Oh, Linda. I'm not getting any beeps out here at all. Not even shotgun shells or anything like that.
Well, that's because I am your treasure.
That's right. And if you haven't been following our videos, Linda broke her ankle a couple of months ago, so she's got a plate in there and a couple of screws. She's getting along pretty good though now. This is her first trip out camping and walking through the wilds again. Yeah, I got something here. Oops. Got it.
Pull tab?
Nope. Looks like a 38 bullet. That's what that is.
Let me see.
Wait. Something on the creek bank here. Got something here, Linda. Oh, right there.
What is it?
I don't know. Can you?
Here. Do you want the shovel I'm leaning on?
Oh, I lost it.
Uh-oh.
There it is. It's another 38. Well, somebody was having fun plinking out here. It's funny, when you first get a metal detector, you dig everything. You finally learn what iron sounds like, you know, and get tired of digging up old rusted tin cans. And oh, what do we have here? Yep, that's iron too. I don't know, that sounds pretty good right there, right next to it. Well, let's find out, Linda. Sometimes a big chunk of iron will beep like something nicer. It's right in there. It's got to be a huge nugget, Linda.
It's got to be a huge bullet.
I see it. It looks like a tin can right there.
Oh. Cool. I don't know what they ate.
I don't know. Just there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Tin can.
Looks like, okay, let's guess now.
Well, it's got to be beans. Yeah, Linda found a bean can.
Well, you don't know it's a bean can.
Well, what else? Oh, it'd be a beer can, that's for sure.
Well, it probably is a bean can. Is there anything else in there?
There's a beer here called, oh yeah, it was a beer can because they use one of those triangular can openers on it. Oh. And we find a lot of these cans up here. They're Great Falls Select. from the local brewery. Let's try a little more, and then we'll go home for lunch.
Okay.
I eyeballed that one.
What is?
I see it.
Yep. That's a nice one.
Another bullet.
It didn't hit anything.
Well, at the price of copper these days, I guess this is kind of like gold, yeah? 38. Just a little bit. It's just real pokey stuff. I think it's on the surface. Right in there. I do, right here. Ah.
That's to the bean can.
That's to the bean can. Okay. All right, onwards. It says something on the top. Crackers.
Oh.
That's military, that one. It's, you know, the military rations.
Yeah.
C-R-A-C-K, I can see. It's a ration can of crackers.
I remember the taste of those crackers.
Yeah. It's from like out of sea rations or something. Okie dokie. I'll tie your shoe for you. Don't trip on that lace. She got to be so careful in that ankle right now. The bone healed really well, but it's just the muscles and the tendons. You're doing pretty good there, Linda. Okay. Here, if you hold this, I'll do your shoe for you. Well, we've been out here for about an hour, but we're going to head back to camp for lunch. That's the real gold. Hey, what's for lunch?
We can have sandwiches, but I want to cook something for dinner while the weather allows me to.
Okay, sounds good. See you back at camp.